Hi there, my darling Aquarians. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of February the 9th, 2026. If it is your birthday this week, my darling Aquarians, a big happy birthday from me to you. So let us jump right into your reading. We're going to start off with an overarching energy using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with angel answer cards. Oops, flew all the way over. These are very slippery cards, these ones. All right, my darling Aquarians, what messages does Aquarius need to know, please, for this week of February the 9th, 2026? What does Libra need to know, please, for this week, February the 9th? Ooh, trapped in fear, my darling Aquarians. Well, that's not good. All right. Very nice energy, is it? Trapped in fear. I mean, this is tarot and, astrology and everything. It's not a prison sentence. It is not a this is what's going to happen type of energy. This is just telling you what the energy is around you and sort of giving you a heads up, basically, so you can avoid this kind of energy. But so I'd be encouraging you, my darling Aquarians, to not feel as though you're trapped in fear. What I like to say about fear is false evidence appearing real. Fear only has power if we give it power and we believe in it, which I don't. It's that saying, feel the fear and do it anyway, my darling Aquarians. So don't think that you have no way out, because I don't feel that at all. So let's consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Aquarians. What messages does Aquarius need to know, please, for this week of the 9th of February 2026? All right, my darling Aquarians, messages for you. A Hierophant. Oh, 2 cards. All right, we'll take both those. And the King of Wands. All right. So what I'm going to do is give you, we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords here. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Hierophant, or the Hierophant, however you like to say it. So the Hierophant is a card of higher learning or government institutions. It can also be a marriage card as well, and it is Taurus energy as well. So if you have Taurus in your chart at all, I would encourage you to go and watch the Taurus reading, because there could be a message there for you. But this card can also be a card of a blessing. In the traditional tarot, there's an archbishop here, and there's 2 people who he's blessing here. He's holding up his hand like that, making the symbol of a blessing. So I feel this is more of something like a blessing in disguise type of energy for you, my darling Aquarians. So, just with what else is on the table here, I do feel that this could be that's something that's happening to you, whether it's that trapped in fear, whether something happened to cause, you to feel that you're trapped in fear. I feel that this could be a blessing in disguise for you. Whatever situation happened, whatever you felt at the time was like, oh my God, where you felt like your world was, crumbling in, or, that it was something happened. I feel that you'll realize that it's a blessing in disguise, my darling Aquarians. And then we've got 2 cards here. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords wanted to come out together, my darling Aquarians. So, the 9 of Swords is a card of anxiety and worry and, sleepless nights and things like that. And it goes with that trapped in fear. I feel that This is sort of the energy that's swirling around you at the moment. But you can get out of that, because what you're actually doing is blocking this Ace of Pentacles coming in for you. This is potential. You've got a potential opportunity coming in for you, my darling Aquarians. But what you're actually doing by being, trapped in that fear mode is blocking this energy. You can see the garden on the Ace of Pentacles. It's a garden needs to be tended, watered, nurtured, looked after in order for it to grow. Same with this potential here. It needs to be tended, watered, nurtured, brought into the physical realm. It needs to be worked on, my darling Aquarians. And I feel that's the message here for you, is to, in order for you to be able to receive this potential opportunity that's coming in for you, you need to release this anxiety, worry, this trapped feeling as though you're trapped in fear, my darling Aquarians. And what it's doing is it's keeping you stuck, and you need to keep moving forward, is the message I feel that I need to tell you off with these two cards, my darling Aquarians, because you've got the King of Wands here. This is the energy you need to embody. You need to be bold and assertive and take action, my darling Aquarians. Don't sit on your hands. Don't let that anxiety and worry rule you, my darling Aquarians. You need to take action here. You can see he's horse by the reins, and he's getting moving. He holds the Ace of Wands in his hands, and he is off. He knows where he's going. He is confident. He, just moves forward with confidence. Doesn't care what anybody else thinks. He knows that whatever he puts his time and energy into, it will be successful, my darling Aquarians. I feel you need to embody this energy. Do whatever you need to do to build yourself up, to, take the small wins. Realize that those small wins are what builds momentum, my darling Aquarians. Do not discount any small wins. I think we can forget when we have a small win that, to celebrate that small win. And I feel, my darling Aquarians, that it's necessary for you to celebrate those small wins along the way, because all those small wins add up to something big. And I feel that for you, my darling Aquarians. So if I'm going to put it all together, I just feel, yes, you may feel that you've got anxiety and worry, and you may feel that you're, trapped in some kind of cycle of, sleepless nights, anxiety, worry. Release that, my darling Aquarians. It is not serving you, because what you're doing is blocking this energy. Allow this energy to come in, and then take action on it. Nurture it. Bring it into the physical realm, my darling Aquarians, because you need to, in order to be able to move forward. And I do feel that whatever this situation is here will be is a blessing in disguise. You'll realize, you'll look back on it and go, oh, what a blessing this was. But I feel to tell you, you need to take action and get moving on this. Release this energy, my darling Aquarians. It is not serving you, my darlings. So get out of that and take bold, assertive action. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. As I've been saying, I am going to, change the way I do this channel. It's just not giving me anything back that much. So I am going to start, as of next month, just doing monthly readings for the month. If you don't want that, if you want more weekly readings, well, you need to help me out by watching my videos all the way through. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and help me get my watch time up. So that's what I need. All right. And I'd appreciate it. So thank you. Let's get final messages for you, my darling Aquarians. Yeah, recovery. Take the time to recover from that anxiety and worry, but do not take too long, because you're being encouraged to take bold, assertive action here. Yeah, can't make this up. Success. It's coming for you. That's the Ace of Pentacles. But like I said, it needs to be nurtured into existence. Yeah, can't make this up. The situation will improve, my darling Aquarians. It's in the cards. It's telling you, don't worry, get moving. A year from now, they say, you'll get a yes. Yeah. Don't freak out that a year from now you're going to be, oh, it's going to take a whole year. No. what I feel for you is that you're going to look back on this situation in a year from now and go, I'm so glad I took that action. Yes, it was. I feel that a year from now you're going to realize that it was a blessing in disguise, my darling Aquarians, which is beautiful for you when you can recognize that energy. So yeah, I just feel you're going to get out of this and move forward. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.